What do you be, guys? How's it going? We're here. We're live, I believe. Everything is coming up connected. Got Harmac Bridget in here. How you doing, buddy?
What's up? What's up? How's it going, guys?
Things are turning on here for State of the Streams on this Friday night. First official night of the new PC in here. So I'm excited to see how things run.
Got the new PC, folks.
I did manage to get like Skype to pick up correctly for you, but now it's almost like it's even worse.
Yeah. Is it me or is it like got me like mashed and shit?
They've got you mashed, and on top of that,
There's like a name on me.
there's a name on your face.
Skype for the win, man.
Like I can't really do anything about that either. Like
All right.
We represent the lollipop
I don't know why it decided to do that.
I mean, it was looking good at first. Then what happened? Fucking Skype, man.
Picked up the window. I think we should switch to something other than Skype for next week.
I'm starting to agree. Maybe we'll try that Discord, I guess.
It'll give me a excuse.
I don't know how to fucking use it, to really be honest with you.
No, it'll give me an excuse to use Discord anyway, because people have been like, "Oh, you should use Discord because the new thing." Okay,
Yeah.
I had a conversation with LOV Eric about Discord.
Yeah.
Because Zed was in here not too long ago, and Zed was like, "You guys should get a Discord," and I'm like, "Okay, why?" He's like, "Because people could chat in there." I'm like, "Well, people can chat in here."
Yeah, that's true.
What's the difference? Like, why would I want to check two chat rooms?
Yeah.
For whoever's in here and whoever's in our Discord. He's like, well, and he never really gave me a good answer on it. So I had a conversation with LOV Eric. I said, you use Discord for your League of Virgins playing. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't say that word anymore. League.
Fired. Stream's over. Good night, everybody.
Sorry about that. I'll bleep myself.
LOV.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so I asked him, I said, so what exactly do I use this for? And he goes, well, he's like, people after the fact that when you're done streaming would come in there and chat after things are over. And I'm like, we're done streaming, everybody leaves. I'm like, there is no like, there's nobody, there's not anybody that hangs around and wants to chat. Like people just leave.
It's late at night, and most of us have to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, and got wives and shit, man. Can't ignore them forever.
He's like, well, if the channel was bigger and you had people in here like always chatting, he said, then the Discord may be a good idea. He said, but it could help you grow too. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe,
I mean, we'll give it a shot. We can start our own Flash Streams Network channel. What the hell? We just need to make a logo and shit that we can put on both our channels, though. We need to do that.
Well,
that way it shows that
I gotta accomplish one
like
thing at a
this.
time. Yeah, why? I can't. It annoys me too that you're stretched. It really does.
No,
I mean, I could try to fix it real quick, but
go for it. I mean, what the hell? We're doing it live. This is State of the Streams, man. We don't do anything behind the scenes here.
That does really annoy me that he's stretched.
Was I showing up normal before the stream started?
Yeah, hang on.
All right.
I gotta move some things around, but that's fine.
Do what you gotta do, man. What you gotta do. We're here. I'm gonna open up my beer. This week's beer, of course, is the usual Michelob Ultra. Yes.
There may end up with a taskbar in the way, but there.
That's all right. I don't mind.
See. That's a little bit better. Let's see.
Yeah, it still got me stretched. There we go. Doing to me.
I'm stretching you out. That sounded really bad.
There we go. That's better.
That didn't sound too good.
That's
no,
weird.
I can't do damage control, and I got a taskbar up there, so.
Yeah, I wonder why it did that all of a sudden.
That's a Skype thing. I can't.
Yeah, because you said before we started, you said, "Oh yeah, it looks great," and all of a sudden it's like it stretched. Yeah, what the hell?
And then I gotta get second Harmac off. There we go. That's the window it was looking at. Was that window?
Oh, okay. Well, Now we're good. Yeah. So anyway, while I
Very
was trying to
weird.
show a camera that wasn't picking me up at the moment, it is Mick Ultra. Oh yeah, for the win.
I'm not opening it yet. I do have a beer though.
Not opening it yet.
I brought one in. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna probably chug a monster here real quick. But I do have some strawberry lemonade Trulies that I'm gonna get to because my wife never got to
Strawberry
them.
lemonade Trulies, really?
Yeah, somehow they wound up in my house. I'm not quite sure how that happened.
Al likes the foo-foo drink. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so does that look better? Does your face look better there now?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Now
Yeah.
I don't look squat.
We're gonna have to find a better video source like that plays
I'm
along
telling
better
you,
with this.
I guess maybe Discord. Like I said, Discord may work. We did try doing it with the Escape Show back in the day, but I think your computer really wasn't up to running it very well. So
I'm not surprised. That'll be my thing for next week. Will be to look because now I got this. This PC is done. Everything went. I had a flawless week of no issues the entire week. I added a light, which by the way I have no room for. So
is it the one I told you to get?
it is, but I have no room for it. I'm using a TV as my monitor. It's like a 32-inch
Right.
TV. So like the desk comes out, I don't know, probably like 3 feet.
Yeah.
And with all like my switcher, my HDMI switcher, my console up here.
Thank you.
Got some bits coming in already. All right, we'll get to those in a second.
Thank you, Unc Phil.
Thank you. So with all that up here, like I have no room for this light. So I had to like shove it off in a corner. And luckily the lights are on like these little swivel things.
Yeah, they're all like stretchy, kind of like a microphone stand.
The
kinda
light
deal.
is meant for like chicks
Makeup.
doing makeup podcasts.
Yep.
That's what it's meant
It is.
for. So like it actually came with like all this extra shit. Let me see if I can find it. I guess I got the box. There's the box it came in. Came up with all this extra shit. It's got like an actual mirror.
Yeah, I didn't
you
even
know,
put that on there either.
It's got this holder thing to put on your monitor. It's got like this thing to hold your cell phone. Your cell phone sits on this.
Mhm.
So there's like so much extra crap that I didn't even have to use. I set it up. I turned the lights on. Then I was blinded because it was so damn bright.
Yeah, they adjust and that's cool.
So, but yeah, at least I got some light on my face up here now because like I dim the lights all the time when I'm gaming. I like to dim in like low light. I don't know why. I don't know.
Well, that's what I do. If you notice, I always have just the blue lights on behind me. That's the only lights I have down here, other than the makeup light.
if you've ever, I know a lot of people have not that watch this, but if you've ever come to my house, you'll know that I've got LED lights and strip LEDs like everywhere. Like my entire entertainment center out there is covered in LED. You've probably seen it like last year when I streamed. That blue light in the background is the LED that's behind my entertainment center. So like I have an LED behind the couch in here now. I put that there this week, and there's an LED behind this TV up here. So like I have LEDs all over the place. So that's because I like to stream in low light, or I like to play games in low light, so I can like bask in the ambiance of the LED lights. So I don't know what the point is I was making. I needed some light on my face, and that's what I
Yeah,
ordered.
because you were like nothing but a shadow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely look better now, but yeah, we need to. When I come up there next time, we're gonna figure out because that light needs to be more centered on you.
It's
Because it's
not
like
bad.
lighting
It's
up
not
the
bad.
left side of your face.
It's not bad.
Right.
It's fine.
Right, but you see how this one's lighting up both sides of my face. Yours is only lit on one side.
Well, it's the best I can do right now.
I'll trust me. You're dealing with a guy that right now, because my screens are so big because of the eyesight. This thing, you want it to sit behind your monitors, like I have it.
I'm dealing with a makeup guy. Is that what you're telling me? With a guy that does makeup on Instagram?
Dressed to impress. But no, it needs to be behind your monitor, obviously.
It
and
can't.
then
There's no way. There's no way.
Oh,
you'll see.
You can
There's no
trust me
possible way.
There's no because with mine, like I said, because my monitors are big, eyesight wise, this thing's if I put it just straight on the desk, it won't reach over the monitor. So I have it behind my monitor on a fucking box to get it up higher. So, I mean, you do what you got to do. Trust me. If I can make it work, I know you can, and I'll help you out with that. That's not a problem. I mean, I know you don't have a lot of room, but luckily this thing does not take up a shit ton of room. So that's why I kind of mentioned it to you because it's
Yeah,
really not
it
that
really
big.
doesn't. You're right.
Because I mean, I don't have that type of room down. I mean, I'd like to get a key light now that I've seen some that have stands and shit that, I might do that and put one over on this side.
I fixed the chat, by the way, because I saw the messages disappearing because I do that on my stream, but I don't like it here. I'll just have to make a note to do that every week. So if you guys talk, they'll stay right in this area. Anyway, so we got some bits to do here real quick because we had
Yep, we
200
do.
bits that came in. Drink your
Was it 200?
beer. 200 bits. Drink your beer, you pussy. Okay, well that's I'll sure.
Tired is nothing.
I miss doing this. It's been quite a while.
I'll tell you something with you guys, I mean, we were able to he was able to upgrade his computer. I was able to, get him a good capture card, and he was able to get me a good camera just because you guys helped out a lot, and hopefully it makes your guys' experience better. That's what I'm hoping for. Did a test stream today, and I'm freaking stoked about this. I was reading online. Oh, there's the tip jar. I missed that.
Somebody asked that.
Somebody
asked that. I had it hidden. I completely forgot about it, so I brought it back.
It wasn't there at all last week.
I forgot about it. I was redoing the layout and I forgot to re-enable it.
Oh, yeah. So I was trying out a stream. Now you got to understand, I've got a Core i7 3770, so it's like a second or third generation i7. It's old. Running on 8 gigs of RAM. I've got a NVIDIA GTX 980, which has got 8 gig on board of itself. And so I was trying today. This guy said, hey, you want to stream at 1080, but you can't because I don't know if this computer could. You can do what they call fake HD, which is you put your canvas, which is your what is it? Your OBS software. You put that at 1080, and then you downsource it to 720. So I tried it at 720p 60, and it was flawless. I was like, holy crap! This old ass PC can do 720 60p or 720p 60 without a hiccup. So now tomorrow or Sunday, I may do another test stream just to see if it could do 1080 60. Because all my PC does now is just stream. It doesn't even play any games. So I'm kind of curious to see if this old PC can still hack that. And if so, that's freaking sweet because I wanted to build a new PC. But right now, the prices for almost everything are so high, and anything that you would want without going overboard is out of stock. I mean, hell, you can't even get an NVIDIA 2070 until June. Like if you want the 2070
Isn't the 3070 the new one? I thought the 3070 was the new one.
Yeah, but the 3070s, even if there was no COVID, they're over $1,000 because they're the brand newest one. But if you want a good one, the 2070 Super, those usually before COVID were going for like $279, $300, which is perfect. But now, if you find one, they're like $1,000.
Yeah,
if you can find.
I know exactly what you're saying because I had a whole build that I priced and set aside, and I was gonna get the 2070 Super. I had that all set aside because I was gonna do a little bit of gaming on the PC. I was gonna try it. I traditionally, like I said last week, the last time I built a PC was in '98 to play Ultima Online with Mike and the other guys. So like that's the last time I've ever built a PC from scratch. So we're talking, over 2 decades before I've even built anything. So I've always got like a secondhand device, or I bought like on eBay or something. Like I think the last one I had was a donation from Frogster, if I'm not mistaken. I think Frogster donated like that i7 for the studio. And and I was using that for I don't know, probably 5 or 6 years, but it's an i7 from like 2007, 2008, so it just wasn't cutting the mustard anymore. We're going on 10 years for that. With no video card in there whatsoever. We were just using it just to stream. Period.
That's the one thing I noticed with the i7. If you don't have a video card that can do the actual encoding for you, the i7 struggles because it's not really meant for streaming. It's meant for gaming.
Well,
So
watch the Rocket. The last stream of the year last year was
yeah,
the Rocket League one. I named it Rocket League at 15 frames per second because that was the joke. And it was bad. And at that point, I was like, I've got to get this PC built. I've got to do this now.
yeah,
So I happened to get some gift cards for Christmas from Amazon, and again, I did my build on Amazon. Like I had all the parts picked out. I saved them to a list and everything. And I'm like, I pulled up the processor I was looking for, and it was back down to the realistic price that I had found in like August. And I'm like, I'm
yeah.
jumping on this now before COVID screws with this again. So I ended up buying it. I got it. So I had issues getting it running. I forgot how much fun it is to build a PC when you're Frankensteining parts together. But but it's running now, dude. It may be the last PC I ever build.
You're
Honestly,
gonna,
it
dude.
may
If
be
the
the last
better,
one I ever build, dude.
this one will be well. You know what? The way I look at it is like I said with this one, for example, I originally built it for online gaming. I wasn't streaming or anything, so I
Mm-hmm.
built it for gaming. And that's when I realized doing like the remote play on the PS4 or playing the PS Now on this PC and streaming, it struggled to death. It hated it. It just could not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's just a dedicated streaming machine, while the Elgato does the work and the video card does the decoding or the encoding, I'm sorry, it's almost like the computer's like, yeah, sure, fine. I'm fine with that. If that's the case, I'll hold off on building a computer until shit goes down because I would like to build a new one eventually, but
Well,
I don't have.
I found out that there's the reason everything is going up is there's chip shortages.
Well, yeah, because a
That's
lot
why
of places have been shut down for so long.
that's why the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are on delays right now as well. They've got all the other parts.
Yeah,
They're dealing with Ryzen to get, because those are also powered by Ryzen chips.
yeah,
So they're dealing with them to get Ryzen chips. They're putting graphics cards in there. There's just chip shortages everywhere. So unfortunately, the consumers, like anybody building a PC right now, is suffering. Um, so and then
yeah,
yeah, my Adam Bond, who I know, says
yeah.
go 3060 Ti or 3070. Good luck finding one unless you buy pre-built. He just bought he ended up going pre-built this week. I talked to him.
Yeah.
He was going to build, like I was pricing out my build, and he was talking to me about his build, and we had a very similar build picked out between the two of us.
Yeah.
Boy, I think I think he was going to go like Ryzen. I think he was going to do 3600X instead of 3600 like I did.
Yeah.
That was the only difference, I believe, in his build. But he ended up buying pre-built because he saw the hell I was going through to build mine, and getting the parts. Like to get the graphics card, you're going to pay out the wazoo. To get a
Oh yeah.
graphics card, you might as well buy pre-built. And I mean, in
I mean,
hindsight,
even yeah, I was looking because I was like, you know what? I went on and tried to do a build myself, and I'm like, okay, I did 16 gig, 3600 RAM. I did power supply and all that crap.
3600 RAM. Did you say?
16 gig, 3600
You
megahertz
said
RAM.
that
Yeah.
back. Okay, never mind. I thought you said it backwards. You said
Oh no,
I did 16 RAM,
3600
30.
gig.
Yes, I'm like, wait a minute. How much RAM were you looking for here?
Well, I'm trying to mimic an Apple IIe.
Mm,
No,
a lot of RAM.
but like everything was pretty well, right? Like the cases are still good, power supplies, even the motherboards aren't that bad. But the processor, I was thinking of a Ryzen 5 or a Ryzen 7, but I was thinking, if I'm not really going to be doing PC gaming, a Ryzen 7 is not really worth it. That's overkill. So I'd probably go with the Ryzen 5, but even like the one you bought, the price is about the same, 199. But then when I was looking at the video cards, that's the killer. I mean, it's like
That's why I held
even,
off. I'm still holding off.
even if you go with the GTX, I think it's 1080. There or no, I'm sorry, it's the 17 or 1800 or 18 something like that. I forget. Normally goes for like 199. They're wanting $500 for it,
Yeah,
and it's just like
just hold off. I mean,
I'm
like,
holding up. Well, like I said, all I'm saying is tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna just try and see if this will do 1080p just to see if it'll do 1080p 60 just streaming. And if it does, man, I'm set for a while. I I mean, I don't do anything else on this PC anymore other than stream. I don't even go on the internet in it anymore. Well, other than Twitch.
Hey, how do you access your porn?
I don't. Not on this.
How do you fulfill your hamster porn subscription if you can't use your PC?
Well, how does anybody do it nowadays, guys? I mean, come on.
I guess you're just using your phone on the toilet, huh?
Not on the toilet. Ew, that's gross. I mean, thinking of myself doing that regularly is gross, but on a toilet just makes you want to throw up. What the hell is wrong with you?
Let's see. What's up, Frogster? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man.
What's up, buddy?
Frogster's been in a couple times this week.
Yeah, he is.
I'm very excited about that. He makes it and streams OnlyFans. Armac, you're a connoisseur of the OnlyFans. Did you hear that story this week?
No.
There's a story. Let me see if I can find it. Now that we have that capability, let me see if I can find it.
Oh my God, it's gonna crash your computer.
No, I think it'll actually work.
If that Ryzen 5 even chokes at all during this stream, I'll be just utterly stunned.
Damn, and I'm having trouble. Shit. Hang on. There was a good article I read.
It locked up, everybody.
No, it didn't lock up. We're good. There was a funny article I read. Yeah, here it is. Shit. That's a Twitter link. Well, let's see what this one is before I show it. Let me make sure it's like not questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this article that the New York Times put out about OnlyFans, and it was humorous.
What is OnlyFans? I've never heard of
Here
that.
it is. I just found it. Okay, so OnlyFans was like this site where people could go on and sell their photo images, like models, we'll just say. It started off as like a thing for models where they go on there, they can sell their photos, they don't have to give like any other company a cut, they don't have to go by really any other TOS that much. They can sell whatever they wanted to. So it started off as that. But now people have taken it one step further, and like these mostly women who are trying to make ends meet are straight up selling porn. Like they're doing like they would do on Snapchat, but archiving them on OnlyFans. So like you can basically subscribe to these women. That's a new subscriber, Harmac. Wait, UNC gifted a tier 1 sub to Harmac and Shale 101. Holy moly.
Thanks.
That's very nice of Phil. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you for the
Dude,
gift
thank
sub.
you.
Appreciate that. The subs definitely help out.
Oh yeah.
Now back to what's important, the OnlyFans discussion. We got to talk about this.
we gotta. Oh, come on. We gotta keep this shit straight. Let's go. Stay on track.
Mary stimulus. Oh, he got a stimulus check. That's what's going on. He's got money to blow.
I got 5 kids to feed.
So anyway, all these chicks are now like selling nudes and selling basically like homemade porn videos on OnlyFans.
Jesus Christ.
Let me see if I can
You're not gonna watch. You can't put porn on.
No,
Twitch.
it's not. It's the New York Times, dude.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, let's go to
it is.
OnlyFans and see what it's saying.
So yeah, jobless selling nudes online and still struggling. Anyway, so
I did see that, but I just passed it up. Like I thought it was just something.
but look
like
at this. Like I was reading this article, and like this chick was like she was working at a job. She was a medical biller. She created an account, and she's made $64,000 since July.
And she's still struggling?
Well, I don't think she's struggling anymore, but
Jesus Christ.
She said it's more money than I've ever made in any job. I have more money than I know what to do with. So no, she's not struggling anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, the headline's a little misleading.
And I think that's her right here. I don't know. I'm making sure. Yeah, it can't. I mean, nothing can be wrong here. It's New York Times.
Yeah, no, she's not a bad looking chick though. I'm not gonna lie, pretty good looking.
So, over 90 million users as of December right now on OnlyFans.
Eventually somebody's
90 million.
On that. Somebody's gonna pounce on that and make it illegal. I see it coming.
No,
it's a matter of time.
I'm sure OnlyFans will probably like eventually be like, okay, we need our cut now. Kind of like
Yeah.
how the whole Twitch boom happened a little bit. By the way, we got to drink to those subs. We'll do that in a second here.
Yep.
It's kind of like the Twitch boom. Remember like that, because people were starting to make money off Twitch, and then now, like, you know, Twitch does their affiliate program and all this stuff, and
Yep. Yeah, and the only way I could ever become partner is if I get 75 average viewers. That ain't gonna happen. So I mean, they've made it extremely difficult to become a partner. You either, I mean, I finally did, just to mention, I finally did get that email that you were talking about today about the Twitch summary of the year thing. I finally did get that.
yeah, I got it from my other account too that I've streamed on a couple times this year, and I'm like you streamed 30 hours. I'm like, okay, I forgot I even used that account at all this year. It must have been just been practice runs.
Yeah, I'll go through what it told me, and then you can do yours.
Adam Bond says, I see the wheels turning in Harmack's head. He's going to be the newest OnlyFans customer.
No.
Come on,
No.
Harmack. What do they charge over there? Probably like, I don't know, a few bucks a month. You can get yourself some, you know, your own hoochie to give you some photos, you know?
No.
Or, you know, you could just go back to your hamster porn subscription. All right, so we've got those gift subs from UNC Phil.
Oh yeah, we got
that came in, so we need to cheers those. Too bad there wasn't a third one, because that would have been a beer break.
Would have been.
Unfortunate. No beer break yet.
The 2-minute threshold is passed.
Yes, that scares me though, because I probably need to find where that music went.
It's on YouTube.
Fuck it.
Oh, where the hell did I go?
Oh, what is the malted liquor? What gets you drunker quicker? What comes in bottles or in cans? Beer. Can't get enough of it. Beer. How we really...
Did you go away?
What?
Did you go away?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. You said, where did I go? I said, oh, I didn't know if I
No,
closed.
I saw the PlayStation logo show up on my screen.
Oh, that's my background.
All right.
I played it for a minute. I gave Phil the benefit of the doubt. I gave Bill the benefit of the doubt. All right.
All right. Here we go.
Are you going to go over this? You're going to go over this? This is your stream stats for 2020.
Yep. Let's see here. I have my most watched channels. Your top watched categories were just chatting, which is what we're doing now. Infamous. I'm sorry. No, not Infamous. What does that say? Oh, okay.
OnlyFans?
Death Stranding with 58 hours and Infamous 2 with 36 hours. Most watched channels were mine, apparently. Me watching my own channel, just probably when I'm doing like highlights and shit. Definitely Slash Streams with 137 hours and Scales with 23. Number of chats sent 1,564.
I don't remember getting all these stats. I just got stats for the stuff I streamed. This is your own stats?
Yeah, most used emote. Smiley face 6 times. All that shit.
Oh, you know what? There's 2 recaps. There's a 2020 Twitch recap, and then there's a streaming recap. You should have gotten 2.
All right, total channel points earned 79,880. Yeah, so I mean that. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you're right. That isn't the one I remembered seeing.
There's 2. Yeah, there's one that tells you like what you did yourself on Twitch, and then there's another one that actually gives like what your most viewed game was, and
yeah, hang on. I'm gonna check it out right now.
all the other stats that you can use to pat yourself on the back. Well, I'll give you a second to do that. What's everyone up to tonight, by the way? I was reading through the chat a little bit here, but
here it is.
People have gotten quiet again. Shout out what's going on tonight, guys.
Yeah. Let's see. Total of hours watched 1,072. Unique unique viewerships 956. Unique followers 31. Total accumulated channel points 253,740. Top redeemer of channel points would be you.
When did I redeem channel points?
I don't know. It says Omni Slash.
Okay.
Total hours broadcasted 287. Top categories would be Days Gone and Death Stranding.
Days Gone was your most viewed game.
It
Yeah,
was 56 hours and 48 hours.
That was your most hated game, personally. Remember we did our list of stuff that your favorites of 2020 and then your least favorites of 2020?
Yeah.
And Days Gone was on the top of your least favorite. So that was your most performing game was your least favorite.
Yep.
That's
that's
hilarious.
I find that funny because, like I said before, and I'll say it again, the story that Days Gone had, I really liked. It was just the gameplay that kind of sucked. I mean, it was good, but it was just some shit just needed a little tweaking. Like I said, bike was a little too laggy. It was just like kind of like you were trying to steer in concrete, but then the weapons wheel that you used was way too sensitive.
Maybe you needed to play on a PS5 or something. Maybe you needed
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, like I said, though, otherwise the story was absolutely great. I loved the story of it. It was good. I mean, hell, from what I was told, they were going to make a second one. Then the dude pulled out. The director said,
That's
"I'm
what she
done."
said.
Hello.
Scales with the raid. Thank you, Scales. Appreciate
What's up,
that.
Scales?
What's up,
How
Scales?
goes it, buddy?
How you doing?
So what did you do? How was your stream? What was yours for the year?
I won't do my own personal one because I don't care about that too much. Total hours watched 1,190.
Nice.
Unique viewership 700. That means minus bots.
Yeah, no shit, right?
522,690 channel points.
Nice.
Number one redeemer was Evil. Now, was that Evil before? Like, is that Evil 1976 or after reincarnation?
Yeah, before he rose.
Is that BC or AD? Yeah, I need to know when exactly this happened here.
It's BE before Evil.
The number one used emote was a monkey. I don't know where this one came from. I have never seen this one. Let me see if I can pull this up and maybe somebody can maybe tell me where these emotes came from. Let me see here.
I didn't have many emotes get used on mine.
I don't think anything personal is showing, so let's see. So yeah, this emote here, as you can see, that's the number one used emote, and then there's this one called Shale Be Trollin'. Or Shale 11 Trollin'. Who used the monkey 92 times? Like, I never saw this one. Like, this is new to me.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing that.
And then I didn't ever see Retro Kaiser use his Retro Kaiser Meta emote either, which is his face. That's very scary, Retro Kaiser, by the way. Just saying. But I don't know where that one came from. I really don't. I broadcasted 268 hours of total time. The number one viewed stream that I did was, of course, State of the Streams. That is literally the number one rated show or stream, I guess you could say. Number two was Infamous.
Yeah.
Infamous 2, rather. Infamous 2. I even, I got to hand it to him. I even doubted Del Griffith. I said, who is going to want to see Infamous 2? Because he was complaining that I wouldn't play that in the middle of the year. He's like, you should play Infamous 2, man. You said you were gonna platinum that 10 years ago. You said you were gonna play it. And at first I wasn't even going to platinum, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play through it. I was trying to get through as many games as possible, and then I ended up really liking it.
Yeah, no, mine, like I said, mine was the same. Mine was Days Gone and Infamous 2. So
what's the deal with Infamous 2? Like, everybody, maybe no one's streaming that at all.
No, I don't think anyone would look. That's what I was always looking up. That's why I'm kind of surprised that, right now I'm doing MGS4, and I looked online. There's people streaming it with like, got like 80 viewers here, 90 viewers there, and I'm like, oh, I don't. And man, I'm getting a lot of views for it, man. You guys really seem to like it. I think you guys want to see me fuck up, which I do a lot.
Oh, there's clips of that. We'll get to that in a little
Oh, yeah.
bit. We'll get to that in a little bit. We got clips.
But I am proud of myself. I have now beaten MGS 3, which was nice. It was a really good. That was a really good game. That was really good, and I'm kind of liking MGS 4 already. This one's got a little bit more comedy in it, I'm noticing, but it's still funny and it's still good. I definitely like the battle system in this one a lot better. You can do like the over the shoulder shooting and it gives you a sight. I like that. So yeah, I can't complain. I'm really liking it, and I'm kind of makes me look forward to MGS 5, really. So, I haven't they haven't sucked. I mean, I never thought I would like MGS. Never did. Never did. But hey, this is coming from a guy that the only time I was ever introduced to Metal Gear was the original Nintendo version, which wasn't even true to form of the real game. So
it's funny too because like I remember when you started streaming Metal Gear 4 yesterday, like I immediately remembered that opening part. That's when the game used to install.
Yeah.
How it used to work is like, and I think PS Now has fixed that, but like when you first it was the first dual layer Blu-ray that came out on PS3. It was like a 40 gig game or something. It was huge at the time. Now every game is like on, I think, 80 gig Blu-rays.
80 to 120.
Yeah, like they're huge. They're even bigger now. But I remember like the PS3 was very slow at installing games. So when it installed Metal Gear, it took like 20-30 minutes to do the install. So to offset that install, they would show cutscenes in between the chapters. So it would install one chapter at a time. So I remember like the opening chapter of the game, they showed that interview with that fake interview with David Hayter that you were talking about yesterday. That's what they were showing while the game was installing. And then did
you know you could change the channels?
Dude, I did not. Unless that's something they added.
No, well, I don't know. I when I was doing the testing today, you can actually change the channels, and it gives you like a little caption of what the thing's about. It's hilarious. I have to admit, for an install time, like for a game that's installed, instead of us normally waiting there just staring at a static picture forever, I thought that was a pretty neat idea. At least it kept you somewhat entertained, because I mean, you could tell it was like supposed to be futuristic and all that crap, and I thought that was pretty cool.
It had to, because the install times were so ridiculous for that game. Like everybody bitches like how you get a PS4 update, you gotta wait for that thing to copy, and then you gotta wait for the thing to install. Dude, play Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3 like on a disc, and then tell me how that is. Because that was torturous back. I just remember like, okay, well at least I get a cutscene. But I think it even had like a timer too. Like I think it showed like the time left of the install, because I think like the cutscene would still go when the install was done, so you could skip it if you wanted to once it was done. I think, if I recall. Dude, it's been so long.
I can honestly tell you though, like when I get done with Act 1, if it goes to Act 2 and does another cutscene of the like a TV thing, I'm gonna let it play because I think they're funny as hell.
I mean, yeah, if you enjoy them, then sure.
I mean, I thought it was cool. Like Michael, is it Hayter?
David Hayter.
David, thank you. For some reason, I was thinking Michael. David Hayter. I thought it was cool that like he opted to do that and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. And he's kind of dressed like. And the one thing I liked he was kind of dressed like Solid Snake, which is kind of neat. With the whole eye patch thing and shit. That's pretty cool.
Yep. All right, so that was our 2020 stats from Twitch.
Yep.
So yes, the number one, if take State of the Streams out of the picture, the number one game for both of us that year was Infamous 2. How fucking crazy is that?
That's insane. That's
pretty insane. So Del Griffith, I guess we owe that to you.
Yes, we do.
Wherever you may be, Del Griffith. I don't know if you're here.
He's probably ghosting.
But Del Griffith, we owe it.
He's always ghosting.
Owe it to you, sir. There we go. The Taco Bell gong for Del Griffith. He knows why.
Make a run for the border.
All right, let's talk. By the way, just a couple things here. For anybody new, you can always do exclamation mark let's talk about in the chat. I'll do it for you right now. You could say let's talk about farts, and it will send us that you want to talk about farts. If you ever want to know how to follow the channel, how to keep up with us, you can do type or exclamation mark info, and you'll get all this great info sent to you. How you can follow us on Twitter, how you can go to our website for all of our archives. Our YouTube is there, Instagram, and last but not least, you can make donations.
Yes.
Streamslab.com/streamslive. So there you go. There's a little bit of detail for anybody new that's coming in here. That's how you can follow us, stay with us. Just do exclamation mark info. It's should be in the title of the show tonight. The other thing,
cool.
we briefly talked about this last week, Harmac. I wanted to show you something here.
Yeah.
Let me pull this up here. So we talked about we said we were going to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 this week.
Oh yeah.
And there just so happened to be an update. I have not watched this update, but apparently there is no exclamation mark Eric. Sorry.
Are the same guy?
No, this is from a developer. He put out a statement of the they basically let me back up a little bit. They delayed the PS5 and the Xbox versions to second half 2021 now.
Okay.
So then they put out a statement of what's going on with the project, where things are at. I thought I would play that for you. I have not watched this yet. I don't know how long it is. If it goes too long, we can always cut it off. But
yeah. Well, let's take a look. I'm really kind of curious to see what they have to say.
So let me
Hey everyone,
screen this.
My name is Marcin Iwiński and I'm the co-founder of CD Projekt. When I started CD Projekt 25 years ago, one of its founding principles was honest and direct communication.
Sappy music.
When CD Projekt Red, the game development part of CD Projekt, was born, it added something important to that principle, the ambition to make the best games in the world. It became our mission and something that guided us up until now. Based on that legacy of genuine and honest communication, you've trusted us and pre-ordered our game.
Your investors.
And despite good reviews on PC, the console version of Cyberpunk 2077 did not meet the quality standard we wanted it to meet.
You think?
I and the entire leadership team are deeply sorry for this, and this video is me publicly owning up to that. Please don't fault any of our teams for what happened. They all are incredibly talented and hardworking. Myself and the board are the final decision makers, and it was our call to release the game. Although, believe me, we never ever intended for anything like this to happen. I assure you that we'll do our best to regain your trust. Now I'd like to tell you how the situation looked like from the inside. Cyberpunk 2077 is huge in scope. Yeah. And I'm not only talking about quests or things you see at first glance. I'm talking about a multitude of custom objects, interacting systems, and mechanics.
You want to hear the rest of this? Or, I mean, I think he's just going to pretty much like...
Yeah, he's going to just talk about how it's going to...
I think he's going to stroke his own, for a little bit there. But yeah, I thought that was kind of humorous.
Yeah.
Because I knew there was a delay. Or first of all, they announced there was going to be yet another delay. And let's get serious. I mean, this is what they should have done in the first place.
See, the problem is you got to understand, this is what that's why people are in a sense, they should blame what the hell's the name of that company that made it? Holy crap.
CD Projekt Red.
Yeah. They were known for being like really consumer friendly, like, oh my God, they're like awesome. They were kind of considered like Naughty Dog, like they'll hold off until it comes out perfect. But I think what happened was their stockholders were like, hey, Christmas is coming up, man. Just put it out. And they're like, no, they're like, look, we're paying it. Put it out. And so that's what I'm sorry, when your stockholders are saying either do it or we pull out, you don't have a choice. So they put it out. And of course, yeah, it bit them in the ass. So now they got to do a lot of.
That's also the second time, by the way, and I'll drink to that you've used the phrase they've got to pull out. You said that earlier as well.
You know what? Suck an egg.
I'm just saying, for anybody keeping track, for anybody keeping a tally, we found out that Harmac may have an interest in OnlyFans, and now he's talking about pulling out. So, just saying.
You'll never know. You'll never know. It's my deep, dark secret.
His credit card
I don't have a secret.
His credit card is ready.
Operators are standing by.
I do want to say something else, and I'll read the chat here in a second, but something else he said that the PC reviews were positive. There was issues on the PC as well. You cannot scathe. You can't scathe by that one. The issues were on all the platforms. There was no platform that was, Now, has it been maybe worse than some games? Like, I'm going back here, like Assassin's Creed Unity from several years ago, where the freaking, faces of the people would deteriorate as they're talking to them. Was it maybe on that scale of bad? No, but
it was definitely WWE 2K20 bad.
It's not done. It wasn't done, and it doesn't. You cannot sugarcoat with, well, the PC one turned out. No, it didn't. There was still a lot of work to do. There still is a lot of work to do. So
that's the thing.
That kind of irritated me when he said that. I'm like, okay, well, you should have focused on the console versions anyway, because those PS4 and Xbox One people are your bread and butter. No one has upgraded to the PS5 and Xbox One. Maybe 25% of that install base. They can't find them anyway. So, why would you focus on that? You knew that with COVID, there was probably going to be a shortage. Yep. Why was your focus on next-gen consoles, even that one was delayed, so you can't even say that right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the one thing that I think gaming companies need to understand. I mean, and I'm just so sick of people just wanting to make a quick buck. I mean, that's kind of what they did here. They knew it wasn't done, but they wanted to make a quick buck on the Christmas season.
That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though, is that when you do that, now, okay, yeah, you made your money for that one time, but now people are going to second guess before they even touch your shit again. I mean, why would you do that to yourself? I mean, the way I look at it is this: gamers like us, look, if you want to delay it, fine. You suck.
Got a drink to it. That was some bits that came in from Phil.
UNC Phil, you suck. I got to get another beer. Hold on.
I'm so glad someone finally used one of those sounders there. Again, it's been a while.
No, I mean, they should just, I mean, we don't mind waiting. Look, if it takes you, let's say you had a release date of this one thing, and then you said, you know what, it's going to take us another year or two to get it right. We'll wait. We don't have a problem with that. It's not like we're just, everyone's waiting, just, oh my God, I got to play Cyberpunk like now. No, they got other games they can play to bide their time. That's fine.
I don't know, man. I think a lot of people were, I mean, come on, that game was in development for like 8 years. I think it was time. I mean, you're approaching Final Fantasy VII remake levels of time. Like I think remake was, 15 was 10 years, but I mean, even remake came out and there was no issues with that game. That game was fine.
No, but they waited. If it had to be delayed, it was delayed.
They did delay it that one last time because they knew people have been waiting for this game for a long damn time. We better not screw this up.
And that's what they screwed up on Cyberpunk. Like I said, gamers don't mind. And look, you can delay and delay and delay. They're fine with that. What a gamer doesn't like is putting down a bunch of fucking money for a game that doesn't work. Because then that just leaves a bad taste that usually does not go away easily. Well, they bitch and moan that, oh, God, they're delaying again. What the hell, man? Oh, this sucks, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? They're over it in an hour. You make them buy a game, though, that they think they're getting that is perfect, and it's a piece of shit. Now, that's something that's going to last a long damn time. So, I mean, it's kind of, that it's that whole thing of, you want to make a quick buck or do you want to just keep making money? And they just wanted a quick buck. Now they'll be lucky if they make money. I mean, they're going to have to do a lot of PR to, get their credibility back. And I don't even know if they'll be able to do it, man. A lot of people got burned on this.
Harback, go get your beer because we got something when you come back. Something I promised last week we're gonna do.
Okay.
In just a
Wait
minute.
a second.
Just go get your beer.
Do it!
Let's go to the chat here. From Warsaw, Poland. Yeah, I think that's where CD Projekt Red actually. I think that's where their main studio is. Good old DM is here. What's up, good old DM? Talk about the insides. Most of the characters' insides were on the outside, which was one of the problems. Funny you mentioned that. Got something to show you. Harmac does have a point. Harmac always has a point. It just takes him forever to say it. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I would probably buy the game in the state that it's in right now if they marked it down to $20 on a disc for the PS4. It'd have to be a PS4. I'd even maybe for the original Xbox One disc, I probably would buy that too. I would depatch the fucking thing and just play it the way that they threw it on that disc and see how far we go. I would debate doing that on a stream if I could find it. I won't pay anything, and $20 would just be, I think, warranted the cost of the humor in doing that. I wouldn't pay anything over 20. Just like I said, I'm still looking for WWE 2K20, but I think like 10 or 15 at this point is what I pay for that, because that game is now almost 2 years old. Armac is back.
Yes, sir.
All right, so last week we teased this. I'm going to try to plug this YouTuber. I didn't use the video I wanted to use because it's like 15 minutes long. You kind of have to watch everything or else you don't really get the point of it. So, yeah. I have to credit. Let me pull this up.
Are we watching the whole thing? Please say we are.
I'm going to watch as much of it as possible. AKA until it stops being funny. This one's only 8 minutes.
Did he give you permission to do it? Yeah.
No, I did not. That one was too long. And you have to watch the whole thing to even. This is from a YouTuber called Alphix, ALPHYX, no relation, not me. I wish it was me because this channel has Yeah, this channel has 584,000 subscribers. So I wish it was me, but it's not.
God, I wish that were me. I wouldn't have to work for a living.
Correct.
Holy crap.
But they've put together the top 50 Cyberpunk 2077 glitches and bugs.
Oh.
Now this is back from December, but I believe this is post-patch. So let's take a look at some of the best.
So this is after they patched it?
I think this is after. No, because the game came out in November, and I think they had that day one patch that was supposed to fix a lot of these. And let me see if I can see what version that they note in the video here. Probably doesn't. I guarantee you this is probably a console version. He does not. So let's just play some of this. I screened this a little bit earlier. It was funny. It's cheesy. But if it starts becoming stupid, then we'll can it.
All right.
This is again the top 50 Cyberpunk 2077 glitches and bugs. Oh, good. They got sound effects in it, too. That's fantastic.
I love when they do that shit.
The cars. The car is like trapped in the ground.
Liver could be fucked.
I hate when they do that, too. Like, they throw this little thing in the middle of it. I got it. Is that... Not a rubber band.
That's a rubber band, yeah.
The fuck?
What? Why is everybody coughing, dude? Yo, y'all got COVID?
Huh?
Damn. Okay, get away from me, dude.
Let's go!
Wow. That's a hell of a jump right there. Oh, God.
Oh my God, bro. Oh.
I've heard that's a common bug. They get stuck in the air doing a motorcycle jump. It's actually a common bug.
Wow.
This guy's got a gun growing out of his skull.
So many stats.
The hell?
So many stats.
Is he walking or is he skating on something?
He's
walking.
Turn the volume up a little bit, dude, on it. It's kind of fading in and out.
What? That JonTron?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That guy just clipped through the floor.
Ow! You didn't stop! Oh my god! What the fuck? Bro!
Holy shit.
Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck?
Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
What the fuck? How did he jump back that far?
Qualcosa da dire?
Oh, we made it about halfway here. You kind of get the gist of this now? You get the gist of this now? I don't think we need to watch much more of this.
That's awesome. Oh my god, I gotta watch that later.
But yeah, that's the... I guess
that's funny.
I guess they took like just a compilation of stuff from streamers and
Oh yeah.
YouTubers and stuff. Put all into one video. The one I watched that I wanted to put on here was a video from... I think Rerez was the channel name. Yeah, Rerez. And he did a whole video, like he played it completely unpatched. And
yeah. Oh.
And the amount of just glitches that he encountered was just staggering. So freaking funny. So I would recommend you know, definitely looking that one up.
Hell yeah.
So okay. That was Cyberpunk news. So that's been delayed. We're not gonna, you know, so if you want the PS5 or the Xbox Series X version, you're not gonna get that until
the end of 2021.
Presumably late in the year. Like I said, I would buy the PS4 version in its condition right now. In fact, I would unpatch it and play it on a stream for $20. I would pay $20 for it. That's about it. Good old DM says, I heard people were able to get their money back for the downloaded game, and they were mad they still couldn't play the game.
Well, I know a lot of people were mad because Sony for a while was being a real dick about it.
Well, It's the way that it happened, like because
Well, no, because
Sony does not have a refund policy for PSN games. If you buy a game on PSN, okay, I'm deaf now, I think, but thank you for playing that. 50 bits from Phil just came in here.
All right, Phil.
Thank you, Phil. Here's to you.
Here's to Phil, buddy.
Hopefully not everyone went as deaf as I did right there. I think I may have had my volume up a little too high. Yeah, but they don't. So what happened was they don't have a refund policy. If you buy anything on PSN, you basically own it. They don't refund you. Like I think Steam, you can request refunds. I do not think Xbox gives refunds either.
They do. You have.
No, I'm talking about generally, not for Cyberpunk.
No, just generally they do. If you download something off of, that's why people were pissed off at Sony, because Microsoft has a return policy on if you download it and you play it, if you want to return it within the first 24 hours, you can. With Steam, I think you have 14 days. I think they're real lenient. But with Sony, it's the moment you download it and play it, you can't get. So if the game is trash, you are just stuck with it. And that's what pissed people off, because look, even if they just did a 24-hour thing like Microsoft does, I mean, that's what you would do if you bought a physical copy. You bring it home, it fucking sucks. You bring it right back that same day, more than likely. But I don't like this. I want a different game, and Sony was just being absolute pricks about it. And even after the developer said, we will refund you, you just need to talk to the console company that you downloaded it from and you'll be refunded. And Sony was like, yeah, no.
I mean, dude,
until the pressure got bad enough, and then they finally did.
But I mean, dude, they're in the business to make money. I mean, you have to look at it from this is what went down is like,
you can't make money. You can't make money if you're pissing off your customers.
Oh, they made money. They made money. I don't think
they made money, but they kind of, in a sense, then that's kind of like if you go to like a GameStop, and let's say you got one of those lights that you have, the PlayStation light thing that you got, that's really cool. And let's say you bring it home. Let's say it was like $100 light. All right, even though it wasn't. Let's just say it is. Bring it home, plug it in, doesn't work. You take it back, they're like, nope, sorry, you're screwed. You're not getting store credit. You're not getting money back. You're stuck with it.
Well, first of all, that sounds like GameStop. Second of all, but you're talking apples. You're talking apples and oranges here.
No.
Yes, you are.
No,
when you download a game off of the store, it is certified by Sony that it's going to load up. It's going to work. The game will load and work. The light that you're talking about may not come on, but the game on your PS4 on their side of things, it's guaranteed to work. If it's on your side, you may have a defective hard drive. You may have a defective disk drive.
That's understandable. What I'm saying though is that the game didn't work. So in a sense, it shouldn't have been certified.
Correct. They're offering refunds. They are offering refunds.
After a bunch of people in the news got on their case, yes, then they finally did. And the developer finally said, guys, freaking give them their money back. It
was also how CD Projekt Red went about it. They were like, oh, okay, cool story. The game doesn't work. Talk to Sony. And Sony's like, why would we refund you a game if they're not going to take responsibility for it? They said CD Projekt Red should take responsibility for it. And you know what they did? They said, fine, we'll refund the game. We'll pay people back. I'm pulling this shit from the store. It's broken. It's a mess, and it doesn't work.
Yeah. But the thing is after they pulled it from the store, they still weren't giving refunds for a while. And it was like, wait, come on, guys.
It's still off the store. It's not even back on.
Oh no, it ain't going to go back on until the end of the year if they even do that. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that, with everything being almost digital nowadays, they have got to update their return policy. If the game is broken or isn't what it was promised to be, you should be able to get your money back, or at least get credit or something for another game.
I just don't see that happening. I don't see it happening.
then you know what? Then they're going to lose a lot of people are going to get pissed
No,
because
they won't.
look, I'm telling you, eventually everything's going to be streaming and downloading, and that's what a lot. I mean,
if you go to Best Buy right now and you buy a PS5 game and you take it home and you pop that disc in the PlayStation, whether or not your disc drive is bad, whether or not the game, I guess if the CD had a scratch on it or something, then they would offer you an exchange. If you say, "Oh, that game sucks. I don't want it. I want a refund," and you take it back to Best Buy, they're going to tell you to go pound salt.
No, I'm not
yes,
saying
they will.
No, they won't. Because
Yes,
if you bring it,
do you want to bet a full beer right now that their return policy?
I'm not saying. No, you're missing my point. I'm not saying that you buy a game, and you just found out after all the stuff you didn't like it and you want to return it. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm talking about a broken game like Cyberpunk. If you bought it from Best Buy and it didn't work, you can bring it back, and if anything, they'll give you a store credit.
It's a very rare case that happens. And by the way, that didn't even happen when games like WWE 2K20 came out. There was no stores giving refunds for that, nor store credit.
That's why they need to update their return policies. If the game is working and you just didn't like it, or you're stuck.
Or maybe publishers should be held accountable.
I agree
for the certification of the games they're throwing out. When you've got crap like 2K20 coming out, or Cyberpunk, or Assassin's Creed Unity years back that was a broken mess, then they should be held accountable for that. If it doesn't work, like, I'm honestly surprised that this is the first time this has happened, because 2K20 should have also been recalled.
Oh, by far.
2K20 should have been recalled, and Assassin's Creed Unity to a degree should have been recalled. Now they patched that. It only took a 60 gig patch to fix that problem. But they patched it. You basically download more of a patch than what's on that disc to play the game, but it works. It's patched.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, people are spending 50, 60, hell, nowadays $70 for a game. They expect it to fucking work, or at least be playable. If it's not even playable, that's not good. And that's where, yeah, I agree with you. The publishers should be held accountable for it, and people should be able to get their money back for it. If you're selling a bum product, I mean, because that not only that makes Sony look bad for selling a bum ass product.
Well, they pulled it.
Sony, I know that, that was smart.
So now who's looking bad?
They weren't going to do
Microsoft, I guess.
Huh?
So now who's looking bad? Microsoft and Steam, I guess, for selling it on their store. GOG is probably looking bad.
No, but they gave their people refunds. That's what I'm saying, is that they said this game is broken. It doesn't even work. It's unplayable.
Good old DM says, Harmac, there would be no way to determine if it was defective versus you don't like it.
No.
How is the clerk at Best Buy gonna know that game is broken? What if you get some like granny working the return counter?
I'm not talking about like if you don't like it. I'm talking about if it's unplayable, if it's broken like Cyberpunk. Obviously, there's got to be somebody that knows. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well, they've made they've made exceptions for Cyberpunk, but I'm talking about like any other time in the past that this has happened. I brought up two other examples, WWE 2K and Assassin's Creed. If you bought those from Best Buy and opened them,
right,
and they're a broken mess, and you bring them back, Best Buy is going to say, cool story, you can trade it for another disc and try again. They're not going to know anything about that game not playing the way it should, missing a patch. They're not going to know or care. Huh. They made $60 off you. Go to Ubisoft or go to 2K or whatever. That's what they're going to tell you.
I see what you're saying, and I have to admit you're probably right, but I think that's where I'm saying that shit needs to kind of change a little bit. I mean, I'm saying if only one or two people come back going, "Oh, this game's broken," okay, yeah, but if you got a slew of people going, "Hey, this is broke, man," then you gotta the.
I mean, this one made national headlines, so it got the attention of every GameStop was taking them back.
Well, 2K20 kind of did, but not nearly as bad as this. But
2K20 didn't get nearly as bad of press. I mean, 2K20 got made fun of on IGN, or GameSpot or
yeah.
or people in the know for gamers. Like that's how you knew about that game. But Cyberpunk was at pre-order was selling 8 million copies before that game even shipped. They sold 8 million.
Yeah.
Just think about that.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there should be at least some sort of protection for the buyer. I mean, there should be. I know there's really not, but there should be. But like I said, even on Xbox, if you download a game, you've got 24 hours to get your money back if you want it back. You have 24 hours.
That's right.
They do. It's either 24 or 12.
I'm looking it up right now.
One of the two for digital downloads.
Let's see. Support.xbox.com refunds. Here, I'll put this on screen so we can all read this together.
I'm just repeating what I've heard, man, and that's what a lot of people were saying is that Xbox and Steam have a return policy.
Sorry, I meant to close that window. Look, Cyberpunk 2077 has its own refund policy up here, by the way. To request a refund for digital purchases, select the order or orders below and then select request a refund. Submitting a request does not guarantee a refund.
True.
So AKA you can't go, I don't like this game, or this game is broken, and then they pull up your achievement points or your save file and go, well, this son of a bitch made it to the end of the game.
Oh, well, no, then you're screwed. I agree with that.
Most purchases are not eligible for a refund after 14 days. If you purchase content that isn't working, first check Xbox status. For physical items and other Microsoft products, okay, that's if you bought it from the Microsoft Store.
Oh, okay.
We're offering full refunds for Cyberpunk 2077 digital purchases from the Microsoft Store until further notice. Why would they do that?
Well, because it doesn't work.
I know, but what is stopping me from going on Xbox right now, shelling out $60, doing a weekend marathon through Cyberpunk, and then just saying, all right, Microsoft, this game was a broken mess.
Didn't they take it off their store?
No, Microsoft is still selling it.
Oh, really? Oh, shit, I thought they took it. Okay, yeah, then that's stupid. Wow. I mean, if you're going to allow refunds for that,
I'm looking at it.
Shit.
Let's see. Wait, hang on. That's the Microsoft Store. I'm trying to find the actual Xbox store, where you buy. There's a Microsoft Store where they sell discs, and then there's an Xbox Store where they sell digital copies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right here. They're selling it right here.
That's okay.
Right there, you can buy it.
That's stupid. Now, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you can.
Why?
What's stopping me from buying this game right now?
No. See, now that's stupid. I agree. That is dumb. If you're offering returns for that game on a just here you're returning. It's the game we're allowing you to return. You return anytime you want. You would take it down off the store so no other people can do that. Wow, that's stupid. Yeah, that's dumb. Sony at least did it right. Sony did it right. Look, they're going to refund people, but they're not going to allow you to download it either. So, because they're
You sure that isn't the Windows version? Okay, let's try. Let's see what this is. Oh, Microsoft. No, it says right here, Xbox One Enhanced, Xbox Live. Right here, buy. I click on buy, and it wants me to sign in. I'm not going to do
that. That's insane. Yep. I can't believe they'd have that still. If you're going to give just, willy-nilly refunds on this game like that, you take it off the store. Because, obviously everyone now pretty much knows that the game doesn't work.
I look at it like this. It's a risky move for Microsoft. They're already giving away the store anyway with this Game Pass thing that they got going. But they're really the only console digital store right now that's selling the game. And they can proclaim technically it is right now the only console exclusive digital version that you can buy. And they can They can tout that right
So,
now.
so basically, what they're saying. See, but now you can also
Out.
work this way. You can tout this. They can tout this. Hey, we're willing to sell you shit, just so we can say that we have the game. Welcome to Microsoft.
That old Tommy Boy line comes to mind. You can stick your head up a bull's ass.
You can tell the type of T-bone by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it. No, wait, it has to be your bull.
He gets it right at the end of the movie, doesn't he?
He
I
does.
think that, yeah.
It's the first one. That's
all the way at the very end. I think he finally gets it right.
Yeah, he like surprises himself. Yeah, no. But that's stupid. Like I was saying though, is that there has to be some sort of return policy a little bit. I mean, like I'm saying, yeah. If the game, they should be able to tell, like, if people are complaining, like a lot of people are complaining, like a game isn't working right or something, then they should be able to do a return policy. Now, obviously, they should also have a record of how many times have you done that, and if you've done it a couple times in a year, now we're gonna, no. And I mean, that would be at least smart. At least it gives the customer something. But I mean, I'm not saying, okay, they download the game, you got 14 days. If you don't like it, return it. No, that's not what I'm saying. If it's broken like this and it's not getting pressed, but you got a lot of people saying it's broken, then they should be getting their money back, and they shouldn't, Sony shouldn't be a dick about it. But I think at first they weren't believing people. That's what my guess is.
And by the way, I don't even think that there's a Windows version. I don't even think Microsoft is selling it. There's a PC version. I think you have to get it on Steam.
Oh.
Or I think GOG is selling it too. And I assume that Epic is selling it, because Epic has no soul. They don't care. But dude, I want to throw this out there, and maybe you could sympathize with this. Just a real quick, like, I guess bitching, maybe, but like I got this PC running last week, and I'm like, okay, what game launchers do I need on here? I'm like, okay, I got a Steam account, so I went and got my Steam account. You got Xbox, which is built into the machines now, so the Xbox, everything is built in. So I didn't have to do anything for that. Then, like, you got GOG, which is its own thing. I've got a couple games I bought on there. They sell games without the DRM rights, like, and you can buy all the old stuff, which is what I like. Like, I was able to buy like the entire King's Quest collection, like 1 through 6 or 7 for like $10. It was really awesome. So I bought it there. Nice. Doom, like the first 3 Dooms are on there for like $5, and they're DRM free, so you can just download them and play them and back them up if you really want to. But so like I had to download that. And then, like, there was one game I redeemed one time for free through Amazon, I think like, how Amazon Prime gives away a game, like through Twitch Prime or whatever. They did one thing through Epic Games or Epic Launcher. I had to redeem it there, so then I get Epic Launcher to get that game. It's like there's too much. PC gaming is it's too difficult.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it used to be. I mean, granted, you get the best out of a PC than a console, but still.
Yep.
But still, I think I just prefer consoles, just because PC gaming can be a headache. Like I said,
it's a headache for sure.
It's not as easy as it used to be. No. It was just, here's your minimum requirements. Here's what you need. Yay. Now it's like, nope, you need this launcher, and on this day when the moon's aligned with Mars, and there you go. You're set.
Phil, do you have a LOV launcher? No. I would like to launch him into outer space, but no, I don't. If you have any questions for LOV Eric tonight, I noticed that TP Poker has been playing a different card with the Ask LOV segment.
Oh, really?
He now asks LOV while he's streaming with me during the week these questions.
Oh, nice.
And he gets free answers.
Oh, I
think TP Poker found a little bit of a loophole in the system.
Sure did, that little conniver.
Because last night he was asking Eric, and Eric goes, the first thing Eric said was, he's like, well, if it has anything to do with that wedding, I'm not answering it. And then TV Poker, of course, asked some question about the wedding. He's like, how many times did you take like women into bathroom stalls or something? But anyway, what I'm getting at is, if you have any questions for LOV Eric, now is the time to get those questions in.
Yeah, we got to do that segment. We also, I think, have clips, don't we?
We got some clips. That's a window I was dicking around with before. I have to probably pull a clip up and pause it because I completely forgot to align it with our new layout earlier. So that was my bad. And I was pulling that up to see if I could. Problem with this is the way I have it right now is like anything I do while we're streaming goes out in real time. So it's like if I screw up, it's out there. I can't do anything about it. Whatever.
You're screwed. You're stuck.
We do it live, and that's the type of stream this is. So screw it. But we do have some clips from this week that I will say that Scales pulled a couple of these.
Oh yeah.
I pulled a couple of these. And I think Evil even pulled one. I have not watched the Evil one, so I have no idea what that one is, but it was on your stream, Harmac.
Okay.
I have no idea. Ask Eric what he's doing. I will ask him what he's doing if you give me a legit question to call him with. Because that's the closing question.
Yep.
Give me a legit... You know what I need to do is I need to do a prompt for Ask Eric. So that way we get these questions like messaged to us.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep an eye out for the chat for that while we do this. We're gonna play some clips now here real quick. Get that over and done with here. So we have about 7 clips.
Oh wow, we're busy today.
7 clips this week. So we'll start with Harmax. This one was clipped by. I'll start the first one here. I have to pause it though real quick because I need to let's see here. I need to like line up the window in.
Gotta do, man.
There we go. Pull this up a scotch here. Doing this live, you know, this is how we do it. I hope this works. I have not tested this app.
There you go.
I hate when I
just make sure you don't close it.
Yeah, I have to keep it like, yeah, I have to definitely keep it open.
Just keep feeding the clips to this one there before you get it set for next time.
All right, so here's the first clip. This is called what is this? What is this clip called? Evil clips a sad death scene with Harmac. That is not it. Hang on. Let me try this. Oh, I can't do it. Hang on.
Ready. What?
Let me guess. Didn't pop up, did it? Come on.
Is that because you just don't have it set up to do that in this?
It's a little bit picky. It may be because it's going under a different bit. I may have to try the actual full window version. Let me see. Let me check this one here real quick. Hang on. This can be fixed. I think.
Do it live.
Give me 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Give him 30 seconds.
It's been a while since we've had to mess with this. I should have done this earlier, and that was my own fault. Display capture. There. Let's make this. Oh, I gotta unlock it first. Damn it. Let's make this full screen here. There we go. Look at Harmac's big, ugly mug there.
Jeez, yeah.
There we go.
Big, fat bastard.
So if we move this guy up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got clips. All right. My problem is I can't do anything about my picture right now. Oh, can I? Nah, well, I'll fix it later. All right, here's the first one. This is called Evil Clips: A Sad Death Scene.
All right.
Let me guess. There's no is there any
Sound.
audio? Is it silent?
Yep.
Mother. Hang on. Is it not giving me any audio option for that? Jesus. Well, I don't know what to do with that, sadly, because it's supposed to be picking that up, but it's not. I don't know. Let me try one more time on this view here. And if I can't get it, maybe we'll have to delay this. Wait. No, that is not it either. That's a whole other window. I don't even see like the name of the app. Hang on a second here. Sorry, guys.
Hey, man, you're trying, man. That's all that matters. Like I said, we do this all live.
Oh, let me try to open it in. Maybe I could open it in a different app and use that instead.
Try VLC if you have it.
Windows Media Player, maybe. Oh, jeez. Windows Media Player play it? Yeah, it'll play it. Let's see if I can get that in here now. Magic of editing. Might be able to pull this out.
Oh, shut up. You dick.
Yeah, it does not show up as an option for me to choose.
Get ready for what?
So did you hear the audio there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, it comes up in that window. Let me try the other one here real quick.
Okay, go for it.
I can't minimize. Son of a bitch. All right, so let's try window capture. Hang on, bear with me. We're gonna get this. We're gonna fucking get. Yeah, here we go. I might have.
Hey.
It. I might have it. I might have it. Let's see. No, it doesn't want. It does not want to play nice, man. It does not want to play nice. I'm sorry. I may not be able to do clips this week.
It sucks.
That sucks. I was hoping that would work. Let me try one more thing. One more thing. I'll try it one more different way. And if that doesn't work, then this was an entire bust. Media source. I could play it direct, but we won't be able to hear it. Display capture. Video capture. Window capture. Let's try. Name it that real quick here. Is there a ghost in the system? Yeah, I think there kind of is. It's like one of these issues where it doesn't like show me the actual. Wait a minute. Can I play it in a browser?
Yeah, the browsers always play the sound.
Do they play it? Let's see. It does. It works. Okay, hang on. I think I just found a way. I think
You definitely need to fix that for next week.
I will fix it for next week, but I think I just found a way. Here we go. So let's try it this way. I think I've got it. I think I got a workaround here, guys.
All right.
I think I got a workaround. All right, here we go. Let me full screen this bish. All right, so let me make sure the full screen worked. And we'll try it. Here we go. Hopefully this works.
So I did it. Get ready for what? Need to turn the volume up on it, dude.
Volume is low.
Yeah, it's cutting in and out.
Or should I say, Snake? You're a wonderful man.
Luckily, this one's not much to be missed.
For round 2.
Kill me now.
Killer? No, I just did it non-lethal.
That was it. I don't know what Evil was clipping there, but that's what Evil clipped. You want me to replay it?
It was just literally the death scene.
Yeah, that's all it was, but he clipped that. That was from, maybe Evil just really likes death scenes.
I was kind of stunned. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want. I just killed her. I beat her non-lethally. Here,
all right, here's another one. This is Harmac finally beats Metal Gear 3.
Oh yeah, this is good.
So Harmac was like fighting this enemy for like, I want to say, what, a full day, I think.
Yeah, I stopped the night earlier because it was getting late, and I'm like, I was trying to for almost an hour, and I just could not figure it out. So during the next day, I kind of looked at how to do the close quarters combat thing, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, so that's how it works. So I was doing it wrong the whole time.
Let's see what happens here. This is by Scales.
Here, if you'll let me.
Look at that close quarters combat there. Oh, bitch slapped her on the back of the head. And she passes out. Oh, nice shooting, Tex. Right in the ass.
Oh, I got her.
Holy shit.
What's going on?
Yay!
What an uneventful end there. Like, you couldn't even tell.
Shit, I did it. Fuck, I did it.
Here, if you'll let
You couldn't even tell what was happening there at the end. Like, she, like, dies, and then, like, the game doesn't do anything. It's just like, okay.
Did you see me cheer?
Yeah, I saw the end of that there. I don't even think you knew what was going on, because you're like, okay.
I did.
Like, why is she not getting up?
Anyway. I thought she was. Yeah, I was like, why isn't she getting up?
So that was, you guys don't know the half of it if you weren't tuned in for that stream. There was a full day of Harmac fighting that woman, and I wish somebody would have got you ranting because you were like pissed as shit about the whole.
Oh man, yeah, it was bad.
All right, well that was Harmac finally beats Metal Gear 3. So let's go to, what else do we have? Oh, this is called Harmac finds a Claymore.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Full screen this one real quick, and here we go.
Got up in here.
By the way, that right there, I don't know if you can see my mouse arrow, but that right there is the Claymore. It's in broad daylight on the screen. Harmac does not know what this is. So let's go back here. Let's watch this from the very start.
Got up in here.
Harmac's playing very intently.
Oh.
And boom.
Oh. Okay, that's a claymore.
Now, any normal human being would be dead, but not Harmac.
Not Snake. Not Snake.
Oh. Oh.
Not Harmac. Can't kill Harmac. Anyway, that was a good clip. I like that one.
It was funny.
Good old DM says maybe the girl will come back to life after the in-laws subscribe to the channel. I like that one. I like that one. All right, so we've got, okay, these are some clips from, let's see, my channel here. These are all Gears 5 clips, by the way, because there were no glitches, there were no issues with Ghost of Tsushima. Just putting that out there. That game has been running perfectly. These are mostly glitches or dumb AI moves that have happened, such as this one. This is called Glitch by Scales175. Load that up. Let's go full screen. Here we go. You have to watch this one really easy. Like, I'm trying to get under like an opening, and the game will not let me. What? How did I die? So not only did that kill me, it killed, if you can see LOV Eric back there as well, he's also down. Somebody threw a random grenade as I was crawling through there, and it broke the animation and then just killed me and then somehow killed him as well. What?
Dude,
How did I die? How did I die?
The fucking grenade as soon as you walked in.
Dude, I'm under the gate. Like, and I can't. And I,
You
by
have
the
to
way,
go
I
through
could
the
not
gate.
move back. I
Oh
could not
my
move
God,
forward.
Oh, wait,
I was
Jack,
just stuck.
Jack on you? Supposed to be able to.
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
Jack?
he's right behind me, not doing a
And
damn
I'm
thing.
trying
to not
I can't
die
fucking
here.
I can't direct him because he's not in here. So you're just dead. I can't get in.
Wow,
That's
nice glitch. Nice glitch game. That was it for that one. So that was the first glitch we encountered. This was all on Thursday, by the way. Most of these.
Seemed a good day for clips, man.
This one is okay. This is from Scales. Or no, I'm sorry. This is from Del Griffith. Chick gets bitch slapped to death. This is a good one. So this is celebrating the dumb AI of this game. I run into an enemy. He kills me, and the computer AI decides they want to save my life. So shit. Here we go. So I'm getting frozen at the moment. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Help's on the way.
So if you didn't catch that right there, this big dude is the guy who froze me. I go down and I'm trying to crawl over to get to where Eric and this other computer person is. Well, she notices I'm down and she's like, "Well, I'm gonna run in to help." And this is what happens. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Help's on the way.
Well,
please somebody clip that. And then he proceeds to like squeeze off my head right there. Look at this. He's like, "Bitch." Somebody clip that. That was a nasty death.
Damn.
That was a nasty one. Yeah.
Oh.
So the next clips are disconnection issues.
Oh.
So we were in an intense battle with turrets, and all of a sudden things got really peaceful. That's my setup for this clip.
All right.
Like, okay, why'd the enemies go away? Okay, I guess my guy just decided he didn't want to shoot anymore. Eric's not shooting off the turret. Eric's not responding. Hello? Something weird happened here. I can't even get... I couldn't get off the turret. I think the game's stuck. And then kill screen. We lost connection or something. So that was our first disconnection issue for the night. Then we beat the game and this happens. I don't know what it is. So I get disconnected again during the ending. I get reconnected back to Eric and we resume the game for this.
Okay.
Cutscene resumed.
Are you on Wi-Fi or Ethernet?
I hooked up a switch, but I think it's still on Wi-Fi. I have like new Ethernet cables coming to do the consoles in here. But I haven't got them run yet. I was hoping to do that this weekend.
I gotcha. Oh, future stream, sorry.
I'm gonna laugh if that was all I rejoined for, was that little tiny 30-second.
I imagine there'll be a little bit. Wait a second, that's the end of the game?
The fucking game stopped. The fucking game stopped. With 30 seconds of the final cutscene left. The game stopped.
It can't have you miss that.
It paused. Eric was the host. It paused his game. I rejoined him. And then we got that last part of the cutscene, where there was barely any dialogue. And then I'm like, and it went into a black screen, and I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be really funny if the credits just start rolling, and that was all that we missed. And Eric's like, no, there's got to be more to this, and then the credits rolled.
Oh man, that's just too good.
And by the way, that is how they did Gears 4. That you're playing through the game, you're getting a cutscene, and then you just get this abrupt window here. It's over.
Damn.
Yeah. So anyway,
Wow.
those are your clips for this week. I swear there was another one with Harmac screaming over the deaths, but I could not find it. I don't know who got it, but
all I can say is, you guys, when I'm streaming, you watch me lose it or screw up bad. If you want to see those clips replayed back, then by all means. Oh, we got some
bits that came in here. The window was foreshadowed, but that was 15 bits from UNC Phil. I don't know what that bit is. That's a new one. What is that? Kappa 1? I don't think I've seen that one. All right, well, cheers.
You guys want to see some more clips, though? You guys got to clip them while we're playing. Seriously. We'll play them at the end of the week.
Yeah, taking clips is easy. It doesn't matter if you're on your mobile watching or if you're on your computer. Just look in the window for the little clipboard. It's like a little movie clipboard. And when you hit it, it will automatically take the last 60 seconds of the stream. So wait like maybe 5 seconds after whatever has happened. Take the clip. Then you have to adjust the slider to kind of even out the footage. And then you just hit save. And then that clip gets dumped on our channel. We get notified that the clip was taken. And then we put it right here on State of the Stream. So if you guys like... I'm sure there's things we have missed, because I step away a lot during Harmac's stream. I always tease Harmac never watches my stream, but
I always do. I do, but I just like you. I step away also, but I always have you on, and then I'll tune in, watch you for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then I step away again, and
yep,
so yeah.
So take those clips, guys, so we can have something to play. And I'll get this ironed out for next week. That was just an oversight on my behalf. And, I was hoping to get through this week with, no issues, solid
Well, it wasn't necessarily a technical issue. It was just
it was an Al issue is what it was.
Yeah.
It was my own dumb fault is what it was. It wasn't any fault of the machine or the streamers. Well, me.
There's a problem between the chair and the keyboard. Yep.
That is correct. That's correct. All right. Anybody give us an LOV question, or did Phil just ignore it?
I don't know.
Ask Eric what he's doing. Boobs. Literally, that's what he typed was boobs. Scales came back around. Hi, Scales.
Hi, Scales. What's up, buddy?
Scales beat Kingdom Hearts 2, or no, the original Kingdom.
Yeah, congratulations too, man.
I tuned in for a little bit of him on Sunday, I think it was, or Monday. I forgot what day that was. I was watching him. Try to tune in. The problem is Scales streams when I'm eating dinner.
Yeah, same here.
You got to spend a little time with the wife. Yep. It's like I never feel like I can catch him properly, but I did tune in a little bit for that. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? Do we have an LOV question, or are we going to end things in before the 2-hour mark? Scales was sleeping. He fell asleep again. Scales has done more. That must be like a New Year's resolution for Scales. I think
that's why. You know what? I think this is what I'm realizing now. Scales is like a bear. As soon as New Year hits, he sleeps for about 2 months, and then he doesn't sleep the rest of the year.
So you think Scales hibernates? Is that what you're trying to get at?
I think he does. It's like this time of year he's a little tired, and then the rest of the year he's wired. While we're all going, what the hell are you crack?
He had to deal. He had to deal with that emo bear in Days Gone. So maybe he's hibernating with the emo bear. Phil says I'm up. All right. Well, do you have a question for Eric, or do you have anything you guys want to talk about? Anybody want to do a let's talk about? Because I'm out of topics for the week.
Yeah, the big one was the Cyberpunk. What was that thing I saw about that the black PlayStation? Was that just a rumor, or was that?
No, that was not a rumor. That was a real item. It was canceled. Let me pull this up because I don't want to talk out of my ass on this one.
Why did they cancel it? I liked the way it looked. It looked cool.
Hang on, I don't want to talk out of my ass on this one, so I'm gonna do what we do best and go to Google.
So they're not going to make black ones then. That's dumb.
No, there was a reason for this 3 days ago. Let's read this one here. Tech Radar, they're a reliable source.
Okay.
All black PS5 pre-orders have been canceled after team received threats to their safety. Their Twitter, yeah. So this was the, for anybody wondering, this was the black PS5s that they were making. This is not Sony, by the way.
Not.
This was a modder. I don't know how they did this. They somehow obtained a number of PS5s and they were going to sell. I think they basically just painted them and they customized them. There's some sort of customs, and they look good.
I'm kind of hoping Sony themselves make a black one. That'd be cool. I doubt they will.
There will be other colors. Remember when PS4 came out? There was just the black one.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, "Oh man, I'd kill for a white PS5." And then they came out with a glacier white PS5. I remember because Phil bought it.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I think that's one of the. I don't know if Phil still has that model. He got it with, I think, Destiny. And then they had there was the 20th anniversary limited edition PS4 model, which was like a blue.
I know that you can change out the panels on those too. Maybe they'll just sell panels.
There'll be other colors.
So what were they getting threats for?
Let's scroll down and read.
Yeah, I'm curious. I didn't hear about that.
The website's Twitter account has now been deleted and is still unavailable. While reports are certainly mixed at this stage, we see evidence that some users have received a full refund. Okay, so they're last night our team began receiving credible threats to their safety. We take these threats seriously. We aren't willing to risk the safety and well-being of our team or the potential impact this would have had on your order.
That makes no sense. What were they getting death threats for?
It's unclear whether the alleged threats were issued by disgruntled customers who missed out on securing the console or whether Sony stepped in and threatened legal action.
That I can see happening, but I can't see anyone giving death threats for making black Xbox or PlayStation. I can't see people getting that upset.
Well, if they weren't able to pre-order one, I mean, you have to look at it like this. I mean, they're getting a PS5 right now. You can't just walk into a store and get one off the shelf. So this company somehow secured a bunch of them, and I'm sure some keyboard warriors were pissed about that because they couldn't get one. So they're like, "Oh, well, you're probably the gripe was, oh, you're just destroying official models to make them to mod them, basically."
When did people get so fucking butthurt about everything?
Well, I mean, but like the article says, it could literally have been Sony saying, "You're illegally modeling our consoles. Stop it."
True. That is true. I believe more than the death threat thing, personally.
Maybe they got some sort of lawsuit filed on them, and they're like, "Well, we don't want to
be embarrassed, so we'll just say it was a death threat." Yeah. No, that'll work.
I do believe the death threats, though. All right, Phil did have a question for LOV Eric. What strain of weed is Eric blazing this week? That's what you want me to ask him. I'll do it. I think you guys are more than capable of coming up with creative questions.
I think the other question should be, what game is he playing right now?
That comes after that. That's part of the what are you doing right now question.
Let's call LOV Eric. Let's call LOV Eric.
Del Griffith says homegrown. Del Griffith is here. He's ghosting.
Hello.
Eric, how you doing?
Good.
How's it going?
It's going good.
All right. I have some questions for you from the lovely audience.
Oh, of course. Is one of them TP Poker?
TP Poker is not here tonight.
Okay, all right. So it won't be a wedding question. All right.
First question, how many bridesmaids did you boink? I'm just kidding.
Shut
My wife is interrupting things here. All right, I have one question for you this week.
Okay.
What strain of weed are you blazing this week?
Honestly, I have no idea. My friend gave it to me and didn't tell me what it was called. Pretty good though.
You just smoke anything that a friend would give you without researching the possible.
Yeah. In this case, yes.
At least he's honest.
If you had asked me a few months ago, I would have had a name for you, but I don't right now.
Phil's part 2 question is, can I have some?
Yeah, sure. Tell him to bring a. I need a new vape cart, so I'll trade some. I'll trade some of what I got for a new vape cart.
I'm glad. I'm so glad we're setting up drug deals here on State of the Streams.
Ladies and gentlemen,
nothing illegal.
I'm kidding. It's obviously nicotine vape like Harmac.
Is the strain homegrown?
I don't know.
Okay. Del Griffith asks, does the strain of weed have any progression?
Tell Del Griffith to go fuck himself. Frosty style. Yourself, Leroy.
UNC Phil says he can trade you a brownie.
That'd be interesting.
I got a brownie right here.
I consider that.
You would consider that. There you go.
I'm not big on brownies, to be honest, but
we're making brownie deals.
More because of the taste. Hey, give me some chocolate chip cookies.
All right? You heard the man. Give him some cookies.
There you
go. Okay.
This just becomes State of the Streets.
Exactly. There's no one better to get a report from on the streets than me.
Eric on the streets. All right, that's it for Ask LOV. Thank you, Eric.
Oh wait.
One other question. What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
I am watching the opening games of the League of Legends Pro season.
Oh, I knew it was League of Legends. Yes.
Complete dork.
For anybody guessed that Eric was doing anything involving League of Legends, you are.
That would be the entire chat room.
You are correct. All right, thank you, Eric.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good night.
I love you, Eric, everybody. State of the Streets.
That's awesome. You should call that segment "State of the Streets."
I like that. That's a good one.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Good old DM, the dynamite name.
Oh, hell yeah!
Right, and I believe with that, it's probably gonna do it for us.
That was a good ending.
Does anybody else has anything else that they'd like to talk about? 'Cause I don't.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
We will be back this week.
Yep.
Monday, 8:30, kicking things off with some Ghost of Tsushima. Armac will be playing more Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yep.
And then on Wednesday and Thursday, Eric will return. You can be like poker and get some questions out if you choose to for more Gears. We're doing the DLC Wednesday and Thursday. We started it. I don't know how long that one's going to take. We have decided that once we finish it, though, we're going to do some Battletoads.
Oh, shit.
The new Xbox one that I've heard mixed things about. I heard it's not too great, but we're going to try it.
You'll never know until you play it.
Never know until we play it. It might be great.
Yeah.
So that's our streaming for next week. Don't forget to check out Scales 175.
Definitely.
I think he's playing Kingdom Hearts 2 now. I don't know what else he's up to. He's sleeping a lot. Support your local Scales by giving him a follow. So that's going to do it for us, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't followed, please hit the follow button. That definitely helps us out. We'll be back next week for another edition of State of the Streams as well, with more clips, more ridiculous segments with Eric, trying to pawn drugs. More of Harmac on his phone.
Sorry about that.
Harmac is signing up for OnlyFans right now. If you missed that at the start of the show,
right.
Go back and watch that. But we will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Happy MLK Day. If anybody's got that day off, enjoy it. And take care. See you guys later.
Take it easy, guys. Peace.